Uh-oh. Maybe I do need to go back in there. I don't know. Let's go back to the winding way again and see if there's anything. Oh, hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, it is you. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, lot of hair. Lot of hair, was it? Lot of who? Wait, you best not be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making, I was complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Rat. It was cause of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. It looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of their witnesses. It came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak. Minor detail? Stop being so uptight, letting little things get in the way. The name's Hart. A lot of heart. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Now listen here. I'm here to take some pictures today. Gonna give myself a real scoop. So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. You betcha. Hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. A lot of hair, was it? This ain't no time to be wasting time. Channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Let me check the side room one more time real quick. So yeah, there's no slide option here. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't even know that was an option. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Man, honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on right now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? From the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Let's break in. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key. And that kid's got it. We're going to have to break in. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's one matter. That is, don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Oh, no, don't worry, Maya's fine. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on in here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Why does she, like, turn into a different person whenever they do the channeling? And, you know, her clothes get a little, looser. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the payphone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, saw a genuine, mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. You want to talk about it? Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. That's kind of weird. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Sure. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been a real rough to work for him. Real rough. So, I know this is a weird time, but... Hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police, I mean. I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now. Alright, let's get out of here. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. It's in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. I like the idea that, like, nobody really commented on that. Alright. Everyone else, so they all just spread in different ways, maybe? Different places, I should say. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? No. Actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? So I've heard. A person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, have empathy, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Meenie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. You want to see my badge? Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it. Why does it feel like she's putting on an act? Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm a complete idiot. I don't think it's... Oh, maybe that? You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. You know, I think I, like, get it. Alright. Eenie meenie. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. 'Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel... I'm getting really sick of saying the word like. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Oh, I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. That's okay. I'm sure we'll talk to you in the court and... You're probably the murderer, I bet, somehow. What do you think happened? Do you think there was like a hole in like the back of the room? You could stick a gun through and shoot? Something like that? You know, I was thinking... well, here, I can actually show you. I was thinking right over here. You see these, like, weird specks? I thought I had weird monitor specks, so I'm, like, trying to wipe them off, and they're not coming off. And I finally realized they're not just, like, specks on my monitor. Alright. Oh, what's going on out here? There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. You wanna talk about it? What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough. Alright, excellent. I was gonna see if there's anything more over here. I bet there's something in the incinerator that's important to this case, of course. The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Let's do a little examining in here first. Oh, guess not then. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Slide. Doesn't look like there's actually anything to look at in here anymore. Alright, fair enough. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Okay. You ever seen this badge? Ah, real busy right now. I'll take a look at it later, pal. He didn't even take a glance at it. Alright. I think that's all we're getting out of here. We may need to go outside. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of places to go right now. At least movement's a little bit quicker in this than I remember the first game being. I remember the first game in that one place where we had to go through the park, and I had to go through like 5 or 6 different screens to get from like one area to all the way to the other end. That was taking a while. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta, go! Don't let it me be next. Eek, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body in your hands. Mine. You want to talk about it? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. There's just too much, I say. What's too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did, 2 even. The Seance Murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Ooh-ah! Ooh-ah! I think that might have been laughter, actually. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Did I not get to get those pic? I didn't get to get the pictures. Alright. Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Bay Manor tonight. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to die. How about not? What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. We didn't even, try to go visit her or anything? Or maybe we can't visit her yet. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. So that's weird to me. I don't know if I'd want to sleep in the building of a place where a guy got murdered. I'm just gonna be honest. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Man, we're in here a lot. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Look at that police officer in the background. He's very detailed. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Look, I know what'll cheer you up. Take a look at this. Sorry, Nick, but there's nothing really special about it. Alright. I can tell you're not having a good day here. Smile, you're on candid camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. Alright, that's it for that. So, you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When May is channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay? We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. You know, I think something that's going to be important for this is the fact that we heard 2 bangs. But as far as I know, there's only 1 gunshot, probably. There might have been 2. But whatever the second gunshot, or the second bang, is probably important for something. This sounded kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. Is it dirt? I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. And you know if you fail, well, you can never be an attorney ever again. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person. With these 2 hands. And presumably a gun. And maybe a knife. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Man, they really get these trials going, don't they? Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama received from Maya. You gonna look at my badge now? What about this? Make sure you show that to Pearly. I'm sure she'll be a big help. Okay. See you later. Let's get out of here. Then we can go back to the office. Whew, feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? He doesn't need it back after all, he's dead. Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Anything in here? Charlie, quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. Did the murder kind of, like, make that not happen anymore, or something? A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. I can't see anything in it, it's just smudges. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess it can stay. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. Scary books. Alright, I think we're done in here. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Okay, not a whole lot going on in here, I think. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. I don't know if these are going to do anything. I'll be leaving shortly to meet with Mystic Maya. I do not have time to look. Oh my! What is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, ma'am. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? How come you don't want to look at my badge? Okay. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Yeah, no, I'm just talking about like any other random event that happened yesterday. That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. Probably not. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls in a especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling his spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that I would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Karain sacred writings. Along with the Karain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? She really doesn't like you talking about Pearl. Alright, let's start looking around in the room. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen. There we go. That's important. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Anything else in here? I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object. And some branches. Guess they're used during the channeling. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. It's dark. Hope no one's hiding back there. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. Straw on the floor feels a little damp, probably because of the blood in the floor. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here for us. Door? The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Okay, I think we're done in here. That bullet hole is obviously the important thing.